Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful episode of PAPAtv Live. My name is Fred Cochran. To my right is Priyanka Koshar, and to my left is Eitan Goldman. How you guys doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing terrific. We are doing a special hunting edition of PAPAtv this evening. We're featuring Big Buck Hunter and Frontier, which is one of my all-time favorite games, so I'm super excited to be able to play that. And hopefully the games will last more than 30 seconds because that game usually kills everyone. So, yeah, hunting season starts, Saturday, I think it is? Is it today?
Today.
Okay, yeah, because whenever we have we have one competitor who's actually came right from the forest and didn't have time to change, and you'll see him in a minute, which is Pete Hendricks, and he's dressed appropriately in hunting garb. And then you'll see all of our favorite hunters throughout the broadcast. We all have a favorite hunter that you're going to see that we have listed on the screen, and some of them are real hunters, and some of them are, real hunters, kind of. So, without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to have P.D. Hendricks start a game of Big Buck Hunter, and Priyanka is going to bring us our keys to the game.
Okay, here are your keys, sponsored by Path of Play. Welcome to Big Buck Hunter Pro, Bag a Buck. Wait for the buck target to move out to one of the 5 locations. Hit the buck to spot the location. Hit all 5 buck locations for Big Buck Multiball. Open Multiball season. Spell elk on the in lanes to light elk hurry up. Shoot elk loop left to collect elk hurry up. And progress towards elk multiball. Similar setup to like hyperspace multiball from Star Wars. Shoot the bird target enough times to start a bird multiball. Don't forget your rounds. Pop bumpers qualify bonus rounds. Bonus rounds stack with other modes. There is a multi-ball round.
Fantastic. Thank you, Priyanka. And this game does not get a lot of love. It does not get a lot of love. And I was one of those people that really didn't care much for the game. Then I actually I played it in Buffalo a couple summers ago at the Open up there. And my last game was on Big Buck Hunter, and it allowed me to get in. So Buck Hunter actually now is not as bad on my list as it used to be because it actually qualified me for making it into the tournament. So, and then I totally flamed out and lost it. I stunk and, what have you. But so, Lewis, what is your strategy here? What are you gonna go for first?
There it is.
Okay, the buck just ran across. It has the clumps of the hooves.
Yep. Has the clumps of the hooves. Just another fun fact as you were talking about what reasons why to love Big Buck Hunter. When the first season or second season at Team League, I played on the Four Horsemen with Alexander, and pretty much at our location we had a Big Buck Hunter. So our go-to would be
this.
Alexander and I on Big Buck Hunter. At some point in the night, we just played Big Buck Hunter, and we had a really good time with it.
It's like I said, it's not it's not the worst game. I wouldn't say it's their best game, certainly.
No.
But it's not nearly as bad as like El Toro and some of the other games that are just notoriously just bad games. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. I think it gets a lot of negative press as it were,
yeah.
but whatever. So you can stack multi-balls on this, Lewis. You try to go for stacking multi-balls on this?
First thing I'm going to try to do is clear out the buck as much as possible, because otherwise it's just going to run around and mess up my shots. But yeah, I'm going to try to, once that's done, right now, I'm going to try to shoot some bird.
And now, is there an add-a-ball in this, Lewis?
There is. The Pappy's Porch on the left will give you a mystery award, and it won't always be an add-a-ball. Sometimes it'll be advanced pops. So I want the more consistent award, so I'm going to try to shoot the bird.
Sure. Okay, cool. So the bird is at the top of the screen. There's one right in the middle that's lit up. That's the bird, and then the ram is to the left of it. If you hit the bird, that could be a multi-ball, and the ram will qualify your double scoring.
Yep.
And the bird shot is kind of it's kind of dangerous depending on what kind of setup it is, because there's a pin at the top when you hit that bird shot. The post comes up, holds the ball, and then it releases it right down the middle. So sometimes it goes down the middle, sometimes it comes off to the flipper. It just depends on how the game is set up. So, what do you think of Big Buck Hunter, Priyanka?
I have like a strange history with it. I've always only seen it at like a dingy bar that's never been cleaned. just like sitting in the corner. But I think I do remember at League we had a big buck hunter, and it was John's, and he set it up real like hard. He was just
He
like,
did.
He was like, "Here you guys go," and then just like left.
And then he promptly sold it.
Yeah.
He sold it not too long after that. I remember him getting it, and then he sold it shortly thereafter. And we see Jake Kolajczyk up now, and his favorite hunter is Hunter S. Thompson. I have no idea who that is. Jake?
The original Gonzo reporter.
The original what?
Gonzo reporter.
The Gonzo reporter? What, like Gonzo like in the Muppets?
I believe Gonzo and the Muppets and him have a tight relationship. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm totally out of the loop. I don't pay attention to anything on TV or the media.
You ever seen the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Nope. Nope, I haven't.
I just know they have a bar in that, and it rotates.
A rotating bar?
Rotating bar.
Someone
we
tries to
hung
buy
out
a
at that
monkey.
bar, or I did, at one point.
Chris Stevens up at the table now. His favorite hunter is Boba Fett. As we mentioned before, some of these hunters are hunters, and some are bounty hunters. Some are cartoon hunters. So there's a little bit different. So, Chris, how do you play this game?
Rarely.
Okay, I didn't say how often do you play this game. I said how do you play it? What do you do when you play this game? And I know every time you step up to it, you really get psyched out for it.
Yes.
Are you similar to Lewis in the way you just start the buck multi-ball and then try to build on that?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I've only played this game a handful of times where it was like, oh, let's do this instead, and just hope I don't get a left out lane.
Okay.
But okay, let's do this, I guess.
That sounded like an ATV running by, Chris.
I did. You know
Your
what?
elk-
You know what I would do.
Elk hurry up's lit.
All right, Elk Hurry Up is the right orbit,
No, it's the left.
or the left orbit, rather. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was looking at the
Come on.
right when it was lit on the
Come on,
left.
buddy.
Sure.
Priyanka doesn't believe me. That's cool. So he's got big buck, and then if he shoots elk, he'll start his hurry up, and that also is a multi-ball, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. I'm stacking multi-balls here because stacking is good.
And this is one of the things that drives me crazy about this game. Again, I was trying to sell the game to people, is that gate on the right-hand side opens up, and every time a ball comes back down, it goes in there, and they all go back into the shooter lane, and the auto launch is not strong enough. So, Chris,
Are all of them like that?
most of the ones that I've played are, and it's unfortunate because
And what's up with that gate? Because it makes a weird sound, doesn't it?
I
Is
have
that-
no idea.
I have no idea either.
I can see it. It's opening and closing towards the right, but
If anybody in the chat room can tell us why that gate is open,
it makes
and
like a clicky
Yeah,
sound.
when
and,
it hits it, a click.
and I think
It's
that's
actually
like,
very satisfying.
is that like a hunter thing? I don't get
No.
it. I don't
And
know.
unfortunately, because I'm stacking, I'm basically screwing myself from being able to hit that.
the left orbit or the right orbit,
Yeah, right?
right? Because that gate's open, and you can't,
I mean, what I guess I could do is like take a shot, and maybe it'll close it.
I was gonna say maybe it's like an FBI battling ram when they go to knock down a door. You can just like hit it, and maybe it'll go down.
Let's give it a shot.
I'm not sure.
So you've got elk multi-ball
Oh.
and buck multi-ball going? Is that it?
I did.
That's what he did have going. Yes.
I did.
How'd you get double scoring?
Ram.
Yeah, ram up the middle to the left of the bird target will give you double scoring.
And that's like the, what is it, the War Machine shot on Iron Man?
It's similar, yeah.
All right.
In the way where it's located, yes.
Now,
Doesn't kick it back at you though.
you know how you can tell what bonus round you're going into?
No, Chris, but how you can tell us?
Yes. So basically, the bonus round light will flash according to how many times it pulsates.
Okay.
That's the next bonus round award. So right now it's flashing once. So my bonus round will be the frogs. I don't know, frog hopping. Frog hopping? Does that sound right? Frog hopping?
There's nobody here knows, Chris.
Okay. Well then let's start it and then we'll know.
But you seem to know a lot more about this game than you let on, so I don't believe that you don't enjoy this game.
Well, yeah,
I'm not buying it.
I played it more than once, and then I just lost everything towards the left out lane, and just realized I don't like this game.
You were complaining about that during the pre-production practice.
Yes, I complained about a lot of.
You did. You complained about the left orbit and how we couldn't play Call of Duty tonight. That's what you were mad about.
We've heard a lot from Fred about how much this game is great.
Oh, there it goes.
Chris, never mind.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think the game is great. I never said the game was great, Aton. Quit
Okay.
twisting my words. I just simply said the game is not as bad as like El Toro, which again is not a glowing endorsement by any stretch. but it's certainly not that bad.
Are you making fun of El Toro? I've actually owned one of those.
I was with you when you bought that, Pete.
One of these.
So I was with Pete in Allentown when he bought that El Toro, and I asked him, like, why? And he goes, well, I had money to spend. I wasn't going to leave here with that money. So he bought an El Toro. That's still pretty funny.
And it fit in the car. That was the other key.
And Chris Stevens was in that car with you. Or you put him on the roof or something. I can't remember how that worked out.
Oh, wait, I witnessed that.
I think you were there, yeah.
I took the photo. It was
Oh, okay,
like-
nice.
Yeah, originally I was supposed to go home by myself, but Chris was doing well in the tournament. His ride left, and I had to make the decision of either, hey, see that? I can hit a deer without even doing anything.
And who was that ride that left early?
Fred Cocker.
That was me. I left and I said I lost and I said I'm not sticking around. I'm out of here.
Aw,
Yeah, because I ran off.
so salty.
So I had
I was
to
bitter.
decide, do I put Chris on the roof or do I put a head of an El Toro on the roof?
That was fantastic. Somehow we were breaking some laws, but we had a permit for it though, so it
I'm
worked out.
amazed Chris made the whole ride home up there, but
Was it winter time? Or was it nice outside? I can't remember. I think it was nice out though when Allentown had, because I think people were playing outside and it was cooking out and all kind of stuff. So I don't know. So Pete, okay, so I asked everybody else, and I don't need to hear I never played this game. Like when you play this game, Pete, how do you approach it?
I tried to get an early elk.
Which you did.
I haven't yet. I can't hit the right loop.
Oh, elk and buck.
Most people will go for buck early. I'll try to get an early elk to get some feel.
And it's what, elk lights whenever you get the in lanes. You cannot change the in lanes, so he just got his third in lane there. So his elk is lit.
Oh wow, I didn't know you couldn't change them.
Yeah, you cannot change the in lanes. Once you get them lit, you have to shots the in lane or something to get the ones that you can't make, or hopefully it'll bounce in there.
Hey, I just saw the ram fire and it did shoot the ball back at him.
Did it?
It did.
I didn't see. That shows you how often I play this game.
I was fairly certain it did that War Machine thing, or was it Rocket Raccoon?
Well,
who
you were
just
right.
shoots the ball back.
Oh, in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that worked out real well. And you proved that I don't know what I'm talking about, which is normal.
Yay.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, so he was yelling at him, but he gave him a reward, an add-a-ball. Get off my property, here's an extra ball. So what does everybody in the chat think of Big Buck Hunter Aton? What's going on over there? You're monitoring the chat.
So Virginia, Petey's wife, has revealed some vital information.
Okay.
She says, I knew I should have gone with him. I'm assuming she's referring to Petey at Allentown.
That was like 5 years ago or something like that.
Maybe she means hunting.
Oh, maybe.
It really was a miserable morning this morning. I don't think anybody enjoyed it. Rain and...
It was pretty... Oh, that was nice, Pete.
Was it frosty?
Yeah, we needed our meteorologist to tell us not to go hunting this morning.
What? Evan Bookbinder?
Hey, I'm playing some frogs.
Is this like Leapermania? Oh my God! What is going on here? There's
I
a
don't
frog.
know what the numbers mean.
Neither do I. Let's take a look here and see what's going on.
It looks like when he hits the shot, it gives him a bonus times whatever number the frog is over.
Well, he's not hitting anything right
Hit a
now.
shot,
He's not even
Petey.
shooting. Yeah, Pete, come on. He's
Oh no!
So yeah, I don't
I had
know.
2 tilt warnings. I was done.
All right, we'll ask Lewis because Lewis is an
You guys
encyclopedia.
Never seen Cat Millions from whatchamacallit, Last Action Hero?
All right, so Lewis, you can probably explain this because you know the rules to every game ever. So why was that frog bouncing back and forth to those numbers, and what did that mean?
So, as I said, I was walking up. It's like Cat Millions from Last Action Hero. It's bouncing around on different values, and when you shoot a shot, you get the value times some kind of points. In this case, it's 100,000 times the number.
Okay. Had our producer Doug show you a secret image of a buck that was gonna pop out and I don't know, run into Lewis's car right in the front, right on the grill.
Right on the grill?
Yeah. How many people have hit a deer with their car here?
On purpose?
haven't.
Oh no!
Well, just in general. Doug Polka raises his hand. I think his car His bumper was broken for like 3 years from a deer.
I can't shoot a thing.
Aton?
Oh, I have never hit another living thing.
No, ever?
My man.
Not living, no.
I always nail bugs on the road. They splat into the windshield.
Do you remember the Pinburg where like Big Buck Hunter broke or something, and Nick had like broke his leg too? Do you remember that?
I remember him hobbling around
Yeah.
at Pinburg one year, but I was on the other side of the building.
I remember like waiting for Pinburg to start, and I saw him fixing it, and I was like, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" And he was like, "Oh, it." Or I was like, "What's wrong?" And he was like, "Oh, the buck died." And I was like, "What?" And I meant I was asking what was wrong with his leg.
Oh.
He told me the buck died. I was like,
And then he broke a glass.
yeah, I think it was that year.
That's one of his annual
You have to-
glass
yeah.
breakings.
I was about to say, you got to be a little more specific on the year.
Yeah, this year he broke the back glass to Independence Day. Previous year he broke some playfield glass. Two?
Glasses last year.
And then one
Or
year he was
different.
contagious with Lee Clevens because he made Lee break one.
Yes.
So we have a lot of glass breaking going on here in Pittsburgh.
Hey, for given the number of machines at Pinburg, only 1 or 2 glass breakings a year is pretty good.
As long as Nick breaks them, though, it's we get a running towel. We got to get over or under, get some odds going here.
Ooh, that's a good way to raise some money.
So we have glass breaking. We have Stargate smashing people's hands. There's an edible. That lucked out, Jake. Nice job.
Hey.
And the reason I bring up Stargate with the smashing somebody's hand is because it happened to the person that's playing right now. Jake was teching, and it just decided that they wanted to almost cut his arm off.
Well, he did it to himself.
Nah, that was bad playfield design. That was a nice save on the outlane, Jake.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, so Elk is lit on the left orbit. Let's see if he can nail it. Elk, hurry up. It seems like a regular, normal shot to the orbit. There we go. There he goes.
Look at his eyes.
All right, so remember the balls are going to go into the trough, Jake, so you might have to self-plunge sometimes.
We'll let you know when you have to plunge.
Yeah, Priyanka will just yell at you. Plunge, Jake, plunge!
I think there's going to be a lot of plunge.
You might get that back. No? No grace period. That was a very bad Elk multi-ball and a bad drain from the buck said, I'm getting back at you, human. Ball
So
goes right down the middle.
We're seeing a lot of elk and we're seeing a lot of deer, but we're not seeing a lot of birds.
Okay, well,
Get some birds.
let's encourage Chris to shoot for the bird.
Get some birds.
Chris, we want you to shoot for the bird.
Chris, give him the bird.
Give us the birds. I want to see some pheasants.
Oh, pheasant. That's what I'm going for.
Peasant.
Peasant.
Go for
Peasant.
Go for some wild turkey.
Whip.
Whip. All right, so he nails the... Was that a bobcat or something?
It sounded like it.
Cougar.
Wow.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Up, outlane.
That sounded like the lion from Circus Voltaire.
There's a lion in that?
Well, whenever you down Simba.
So this is the multi-ball
Oh, yeah.
mode that you basically want to
Or
aim
that's
for.
Tiger, maybe?
Yeah, what are you aiming for here?
Any shot.
You got pigs.
Boars.
Boars.
They're
And
they're big
edible.
pigs. They're like Pumbas.
Big fangs, wookalars.
Do you see that video where that farmer was like mowing down some corn and then this whole family of pigs starts running? And he's like, look at them go! And the whole family is just running.
I did not see that.
It was
now,
cute.
now I'm sad that I haven't.
They weren't. They were not ready to be bacon.
Oh no.
Can you buy boar bacon?
You
Boar
can always buy.
bacon?
Yeah,
you
boar
can-
bacon.
You can always buy
Boar bacon?
boar bacon.
Boar bacon.
Boar
Oh,
bacon?
More bacon? More? Boar?
I don't know.
I've had an elk burger before.
Purgatory?
No, in Montana.
Burger.
They have elk at Purgatory too.
It's good.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure.
Foul play. Get it? I see what you did there, Stern.
Birds. Shoot for the birds.
I
Come
have
on.
a question.
Oh, I'm so bad. at
This is based off of a video game, right?
They have a game, yes. The shooting game, yes.
Does Papa have the shooting game?
We do not.
Is that the big? They're like real famous now, aren't they?
Yeah, they have a
like the-
huge. Raw Thrills has a rather large world championship.
with machine guns.
Well, I don't know if anybody
Oh,
hunts with a
you
machine gun.
stupid ram.
They're just like I just remember seeing like it's like
They're
an
shotguns.
arcade game, but it's like huge and long,
Yeah, they have like shotguns on there, and
and that's all you're. that's like
Yeah, not machine guns. I don't know if you go hunting with a.
I don't know anything.
With a machine gun.
I don't know anything about guns.
I'm just messing with you because you were messing with me about losing or whatever it was.
But so that's like a big thing now. It's just like going.
It's huge.
Like video game hunting.
Yeah, bars. Like you go into bars and if they have games, they tend to have big buck hunters because it's just a popular game. Pete, have you ever played a big buck hunter shooting game at the bar?
Yes. After a few beers, wow, that's some great instant information. After a few beers, big buck hunter's fun. I always shoot the doe, though. I shoot the first animal that comes out.
Yeah, and this game is based off of the Raw Thrills Big Buck Hunter. And they do have a Raw Thrills sticker on the side of the cabinet, which
Oh, I didn't even see.
you may or may not be able to see if it's anywhere else on the cabinet. So
But that's the original. There is no other hunting video game.
I think they do have a couple different hunting games, but Big Buck Hunter tends to be the one that everybody wants to play. They've kind of set the trend, and then everybody else is following behind.
Neat. That's I never would have thought. But then
Yeah, I've never been much into shooters, but it's kind of fun. Like I've watched people play it. It looks pretty exciting, and I know the World Championships that they do, my goodness,
points.
they're super popular.
World Championships.
Yeah, you have to go on YouTube. Just YouTube them.
they have some like cool
Oh,
promo
points.
vids I saw before.
Yeah. I know that I'm not sure if Josh Sharp's involved with that at all. He works for Raw Thrills, obviously, but I don't know if he has anything to do with the World Championships or any setup or anything like that with those guys. So
I think if I remember, he actually does have some involvement with that.
all right, so he got his elk, and he's got his elk multi-ball. So Lewis needs this. He's in last place currently by about 1,000,000 points. And he just shot the bird. He needs 2 more bird shots for multi-ball, so he can get a stack possibly.
Go with some birds.
Lewis, how do you get the moose?
The moose is the ramp. You shoot the ramp, spell moose, and then you get a just repeat the ramp round.
Oh, fun. Like the
Bird,
Bony
bird,
Beast
bird.
or whatever.
Bird's a word. Bird,
Is
bird,
it
bird.
possible to get moose and squirrel in this game?
No.
Oh.
Although, you know, it is a woodland creature.
Oh yeah.
I guess you could, but I don't see it on here. I don't see a squirrel or anything. Oh, that was interesting.
That was cool.
That was an up and over to the good, not the bad.
Ooh.
Meow. All
Oh boy.
right, so each time, Lewis, and you can answer this question, if you get that E again for elk, does that light the orbit again, or do you have to do it twice?
So now, hold on. Oh yeah. I'd have to do it twice because I've already done an elk.
Okay. So it just gets progressively harder like most of the multi-balls.
It,
Yup.
it
I gotcha.
went all the way up but to the bird, but did not get the pin.
There we go.
Yeah, that bird shot, it's you can make it from the left flipper. It's not advisable to try to go for that, but
Chill
it's
out.
it's a deceptively difficult shot to make.
Yeah, okay, relax. You got it.
You gotta fight it. You gotta
Gotta
fight
get that
it.
bird.
All right, Lewis is not in last place now. So he's got a way back into...
There's a bird.
There's a bird. Hit it too clean. Oh, he got it. There it is. Duck multi-ball.
Ducks.
All switches 200 or 1,000, and jackpot is 204,000.
I just know a bunch of like animal videos. Do you remember that video a while ago where that dog was like chasing all those deers and the old man was running after him and he was like, Fenton!
I didn't see that.
I saw that too.
I didn't see that.
I'm all about animal videos. Not necessarily hunting, but it was like a huge herd of deer, and this one dog was just chasing them across the highway, and his owner was running after him.
Oh, Lazarus.
Oh.
Came back.
No Lazarus today.
It went up enough, but it didn't save it. Sid
It was
watches
right up the center, unfortunately.
cat videos all the time.
Hey, cat videos are great.
Oh, my daughter watches cat videos.
I could
It's
send her
pretty
some
crazy.
videos. Some
She'll
cat
be
videos.
much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, nice little nudge on the left out lane there to stay in duck
Yeah.
multi-ball.
And
Separate it.
boom.
All right, so now no, I thought it was there. I thought it was lit.
It's
it is
lit,
not
but
lit.
you have to hit it twice. So I have to actually collect one more elk to get
The super.
the multi-ball again.
Oh, okay, the multi-ball. Okay, I got you.
There's a cool
I thought you were gonna say the super.
separation.
Ah.
See the shots lit. Left orbit, left ramp, ram shot, bird shot.
Yep. There we go.
So there he
yeah.
goes. Now here's a stackage.
So that's the thing with bird multi-ball is the bird multi-balls just light you hit switches to build it, and then you just shoot shots for jackpots. And once you shoot enough, you can shoot the bird to get a super. Now, let me see if I can actually hit a bird.
Get that
And the
bird.
super jackpot's on that spinner shot that's behind the buck right now. So, and Lewis's favorite hunter is his dad.
Yeah, I am actually from a pretty big hunting family. A lot of my relatives were in the woods today, so shout-outs to the Evans family.
Very cool.
I actually will be missing PPL finals to go hunting. I'm going to be going home this weekend. Oh, that was a cool one.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, I'm going to be going home this weekend to go hunting with my family, so I'm going to be missing out on our league finals, unfortunately.
I am not going hunting this weekend or going to see family. I'm missing finals, but it's for a different reason. I'm going to be picking up video games and
Ooh.
pinball machines.
What are you getting?
Oh no, we did a rental today that we have to pick up on Saturday, so
Ah,
I have to drive around the city and pick up a bunch of games.
that sounds fun.
All right.
All right, here we go.
He's got to hit the shot.
Hit the shot, Lewis.
What shot?
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
4 times 100,000.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Is it always 100,000 or?
Times whatever
Oh,
number.
Yeah.
very nice ball by Lewis. He was in last place before the ball and is now in the lead. So congratulations, Lewis, on his lead. Hopefully he'll get to hang on to it. He did a couple nice stacks there, so good on him. I still don't know who Hunter S. Thompson is, but we'll figure it out someday.
He's a famous hunter, for sure.
No doubt.
He hunted crooked politicians and drugs.
Even better.
Wow. Sounds like a Netflix show I've been watching.
I want to know what the show is now.
Oh, Narcos or something like that.
Ah.
I love Narcos. I watched the original one. Now they have Narcos Mexico. I'll be starting that one next. Love that show.
Jake making an impressive showing.
All right, so Jake did not catch Lewis. And Chris is going to be... let's see if he can pass up Lewis and take the first victory of the evening.
What are you going for, Chris?
Not the left outline. Oh, no.
All right, so bird is flashing, Chris. I think you might want to shoot that.
Yeah. I'm going to try that.
And I like how you can stack the multi-balls in this game, and you can get this, and then he can build off of that by shooting other shots. So
Boom.
stacking is always good. All right, so he got his shots that he's going to want to hit. He got his bonus round qualified. He's getting 3,000 per pop, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in multi-ball that can add up. 234 for his jackpot. It doesn't sound like they're hunting with a regular gun. It sounds like a rocket launcher is blowing them up.
I know what that sounds like.
Yeah, Chris knows about rocket launchers. Very nice. There goes his atta-ball. I think Lewis's lead might be in jeopardy here.
That El Curry upslit too.
All right, clean shot. Oh, I was going to say clean shot to the orbit for the elk.
Or I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Get that.
Chris, have you ever gotten all of the animals lit?
No.
So what we'll do is we'll get the answer to that question. Oh, that was insane. Wow. Oh. And that's how he gets repaid with
That's what you get.
a ridiculous outlane save to the other side.
That moose had it in for you.
Let's see if he has the lead here. I think he does. Oh, he loses by less than 300,000.
Ouch.
It's the extra ball, man.
We're going to have Priyanka talk about Comet Pinball here for a second.
Comet Pinball has the largest selection of lighting products for your pinball machines. LEDs can brighten up your game while reducing heat and power consumption. Whether you're a collector, operator, restorer, or mod maker, you'll always find low prices, fast shipping, and great service with Comet Pinball. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thank you, Priyanka. Great game there. Pretty exciting ending.
Yeah, I'm glad I made something out of it. I'm going for the double super with the super jackpot with the buck this time.
So
I got kind of blocked for my last shot, and the monster buck challenge is a lot of fun.
I'm going to ask Lewis a question off microphone. What happens when you get all the animals, Lewis, in this game? Do you know? Open season. Is that a multi-ball, like a timed multi? What's that? It's wizard mode? Have you ever gotten that?
I don't think anyone's ever seen it.
Okay. Is it in the code? Is it there?
Is it there?
All
Let's
right.
take off the glass and find out.
All right. So we're going to see if Chris Stevens can get open season now.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Not with that left out lane.
You just, it's all mental. It's all in your head.
And in the left out lane.
Well, yeah, well, of course, but it's in your head. I think you could overcome this, Chris. The power of positive thinking, Chris.
What's the cutest animal on there?
Oh man, I think whenever you get the bonus X and the cow poops.
There's a cow on there.
Does a cow poop out a multiplier?
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's the best thing about the game.
That's
Oh
the cutest
my
thing to you?
It's like whole
Okay.
cow pies. It's just the best thing.
Cow pies.
Cow pies. Oh no.
Yeah,
There's, like, maybe because there's always cows in pinball machines, it's like a recurring nod.
The gophers are cute. If you really want cute, I'd say the gophers.
Oh, up and over. We saw Lewis get an interesting one on the right side earlier where it went up and then went to the left into the elk letter. That one went from the left up and over to the out lane, so which is more common.
Oh, yes.
The one that you had was really like one of the first times I've ever seen that.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to have to give some shout-outs to the post, which is kind of angled in from the lane, so it's pushing that ball to the left.
The curvature is different.
Yeah.
I didn't put enough CP100 on the playfield. That's the problem.
Yeah, you'll have to post on here with a rubber, even.
Well, we want people to see and enjoy the game.
So, the reason why a lot of people haven't been able to ever get open season is because... There we go.
There it goes. Repeat. Instant replay for those who missed it.
Yep. Is because Monster Buck is one of the more painful rewards to collect out of a multi-ball in pinball.
Okay, so what makes it so difficult?
So, once you shot the buck 5 times and shot every shot once, you get to go on a fun challenge where you have to shoot the deer. Oh, come on. You've got to shoot the deer 25 times without getting out a multi-ball.
25 times.
Oh, sorry, after you collect the super.
Wow.
So, once you've collected the super, you're like a quarter of the way to Monster Buck, because now you've got to shoot the buck 25 times, and then you get the Monster Buck jackpot after that.
Holy smokes.
And the rebound on that buck is real difficult to gauge.
And there goes that left out lane
Yup.
again.
And
Well-
that's the deer, folks.
Well, what I think happens is you run out of ammunition, you can't make it. You don't have enough shells. Jake, do you think you're going to get all the animals?
No.
I was hoping that was going to be your answer.
Jake,
I
will you
forgot.
get a animal?
I will get a animal.
I think you should get the pigs.
Jake, you should know that
Pre's on a
humans are
pig
animals.
kick here.
Nah, I'm just voting for. I'm rooting for the cutest animal.
You think the pig's the cutest animal?
I should say
Yes.
that the chat has informed us that we should let Chris know he's the cutest animal on there.
Chris is the cutest animal?
That is what the chat said.
His face is kind of furry. I wouldn't say he's the cutest.
He's like a red panda person.
The red panda?
Yeah, they're cute.
We need red pandas on this game. Would that make the game better, Priyanka?
Maybe.
Red pandas.
Just trying to get that bird. That bird is a real tough shot if it doesn't go all the way back.
So, Pete, did you wear that hat today?
Yeah.
Did it keep your head
Well,
warm?
Actually, no. I had a hunter safety orange hat as well.
Okay.
It had these big ear muffs that I wouldn't have been able to hear anything, so I thought I'd bring the Frontier hat out.
Is hearing important when you're hunting, Pete?
Well, with it raining today, you couldn't hear anything anyway, so no.
I was going to say, it looked like you were sweating, too. That hat looks a little bit warm. I saw some sweat on your brow. All right, bird multi-ball. 3 more shots, Pete. That's a pretty fair feed for... Oh, that was beautiful. I think Pete was just praying there that it didn't go down. Oh, and then he fumbles like that. That was ugly.
Out of the way!
That was ugly, Pete.
So yeah, that left ramp is pretty
I'm not a cute
steep.
animal like Chris.
If you get it only halfway up,
It's usually death.
It's usually going to go down the
Yeah.
middle. So PD knew it was going to happen and saved it.
Somehow.
and then something else happened.
He didn't even do like a slide save either.
No.
He just kind of flipped both of the flippers at the same time and somehow made the save, then fumbled.
But yeah, if you
Kind of
were
embarrassing.
like gonna do something, a slide save would be the move to do.
Yes.
If it's halfway up that ramp.
And I was talking about the bird shot. That was quick. The bird shot, I've played examples of this game where that bird shot is just release the ball and it comes right down the middle and you have to make a move. Kind of like the X-Men shot when you get
Magneto.
when you get Magneto, the ball will come right down the middle.
Yeah, just like the pin just released and it's just like, good luck.
Yeah. So it gets a little bit dicey depending on how people have it set up. And sometimes it's just the way, you know, the mech is set.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
All right, one more shot for Chris's elk. Okay, Chris, I have a challenge for you.
Oh, come on, I'm in the middle of something here, Fred.
Well,
the
it's
best
gonna
shot.
be part of it. So what I want you
He's
to.
trying to get all the animals, Fred.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I was gonna say in multi-ball, I want you to shats the K, and then start your elk. But since you blew it, forget it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did
How's that?
he did try to get that out of ball at the end, but it didn't.
There goes the K. See, I don't want you getting it off the ramp. That's too easy.
Easy.
We want things to be done the hard way.
This is a really hard set, Big Buck Hunter.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not playing then. I'm
I
glad
had
I'm
a
playing
practice
Frontier.
game, yeah, and I was just like, no.
So he got elk multi-ball, even though he didn't get it the way I was hoping he got it. 3 more shots for Bird. Let's see if he can stack.
Oh,
Boing,
that's the exact
Boing.
sound I would make there.
boing. Because you hear a lot of that in the woods. Boing.
I'm surprised no one brought a bird call. Those are cute.
Oh.
Those are so cute.
Yeah, you like hear the turkeys gobble.
God. A pheasant call? Can we get like a duck call?
We apologize to our viewers if we didn't bring a duck call today. I don't know what we were thinking. Aton's usually on top of this stuff.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
you know, I do impressions if you'd like to hear one.
Do an impression of a duck.
I can do impression of a duck. Okay.
Quack.
Quack, quack, bang. Oh no, I'm dead.
Wow, that's rough.
I can do other things too.
I
if
think
you'd
you
like
should
to hear.
do the thing from
Thanks a lot, Pappy.
Dumb and Dumber, where you do the world's most
Oh,
annoying
well,
sound.
Yeah. I would do that, but Fred, you're already talking, so it's fine.
I knew that was coming. I walked into that.
I don't get it. Oh boy.
That's fine.
Hey, I am annoying sometimes. I
You'll
will
get that
will
on the
admit
way
it.
home.
I'm not afraid to admit
Hey,
it.
there's the Atta-ball.
The old prospector gave you the Atta-ball.
That prospector
Oh,
is very
stop it.
generous. Generous.
He's bitter, but he gives you stuff.
He
I don't get
looks-
it.
He looks like Old Man Simpson yelling at the sun.
Yelling at
Yeah,
clouds.
old man waves fist at cloud. Shakes fist. at cloud.
get you.
I'm not doing well today.
Oh no.
This makes me want to play Blazing Saddles.
Oh.
I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen Blazing Saddles?
No.
Okay, Priyanka's going to be leaving the broadcast booth now to go home and watch Blazing Saddles.
Listen, I grew up watching more Bollywood movies than like American movies. Blame my parents.
Okay, I do.
So if Priyanka's parents are watching, we blame you for Priyanka not seeing Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
You need to see that.
I have it saved on my thing. I'll watch it. But you haven't seen Fear and Loathing.
I
so-
have not. I that doesn't even sound like something I want to watch.
You probably would.
I would?
Would not.
It's like Big Lebowski. Everybody talks about Big Lebowski. I started watching it. I didn't even like it.
Oh, I like it.
People are like, "Oh, that's the greatest movie ever." Well,
I
not,
wouldn't say that.
not for me.
I think Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the movie, is an indictment of the American capitalist system and law enforcement in this country.
All right, here comes a cute mode.
And there's like a lot of drugs.
This mode's the cutest.
I'm ready.
This
Like,
mode's the cutest.
All the drugs.
And here goes Aton in his public service announcement.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh no. Or you get the left out lane.
Or you get. Wow, that's how is that not a commercial?
Go for garden.
Oh my god.
Shoot the bullseyes.
No!
So Chris got the cutest shot in pinball and then
He waved
drained
his-
on the ugliest outlane in
He waved his
pinball.
bum at you and then it drained.
He waved his bum at you?
He's too,
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you see the
I-
gopher turned around and then shook it and then
It
the
was
ball
so
went out?
cute that we couldn't even get to see it. Too
Aw.
cute for TV, kids.
That's a really good game though. No good gophers.
Oh, that's a fun game.
That's a real good game.
Hole-in-one shot's one of the most unique shots, if not the most unique shot in pinball.
Wow.
And Lewis Bevins, yeah, Not so well. Not so great.
Seems like the Bucks are winning, guys.
I'm glad I'm not playing.
Are you suppressing yourself?
I am not suppressing myself. I'm just not playing.
Full Fred right here.
I play on occasion.
All right, Jake. Jake.
Hey, Tom.
You can do this. I told you could do it, Jake.
I think he's telling you to do it, Jake. He's not telling you can do it. He's telling you to do it.
Jake, do it. Do it.
All right, Elk's lit.
That buck was in the way, though.
Buck was in the way. That was a great outlane save by Jake there. Get control. Nail it.
Hey!
Sweet. Oh. Failed bounce pass, but that's okay. He had his ball save on.
How do you build the jackpot for elk? Or sorry,
I'm not sure. For Buck?
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Jeez!
Oh, Jake.
All right, so Jake is not going to find out because he drained his multi-ball. Well,
I have a
that's Petey.
question.
Yeah.
On an operator standpoint, does this game break a lot? Like, you know, like the buck or... Is it like, what's his face? His face who always gets shot off.
Who, Mick
Mick
Jagger?
Mick Jagger
Is it a Mick
gets
Jagger
replaced
situation?
with a face painted Fred.
Yeah, Mick Jagger gets replaced by me on every official Mick Jagger stand-up.
Even ones you don't have access to, you just break the
Yeah, it just
glass.
shows up. I don't know how that works, but my face ends up being Mick Jagger.
It just seems like anything that has, like, you know, something dancing across the playfield is going to have problems eventually.
Well, the one thing about... Nice save, Steve, or Pete. I was calling you Steve. I don't know why I was calling you Steve. But the flippers being as strong as they are, hitting that mechanism, has to take its toll.
Yeah.
Because those balls are moving pretty quick, you know, for a very short distance of space. With that kind of power, I'm surprised the Buck's head hasn't come off yet.
It does seem like it's like hardcore material though, because you know it's not like thin plastic like Mick Jagger.
I lost my mics.
Oh, so you can still hear us?
If you can still hear us, yeah, we can't hear each other. So,
Yay.
fortunately, I have a big mouth, so I can hear myself
All
talk.
right.
I can hear you.
So I should fill you in. The chat just spoke up, said someone should swap Buck, Jagger, and QED guy.
Oh, I forgot about
Put
the
QED guy on here. That would be sweet.
I'm gonna assume that whoever WX Man Bookie, which I'm assuming is our
That's
friend
the-
Mr. Bookbinder.
Our local weatherman.
I feel like he's talking about Rick Seaback, but I'm not sure.
I think it's a great idea, though.
Doug, get Rick Seaback on this program.
I'm on it.
Doug is on it.
Get there. Woo! It's a good day
If
for
Rick
pheasant
Seaback
hunting,
is
y'all.
watching right now, please call us.
I went to a bar once and ran into him, and I just like was too nervous to say hi, but he was he told everybody that he was on one of those tiki boats riding down the river.
A tiki boat.
Yeah, they have them now. I don't know if you've been to the point. You'll just see like one of those tiki boats just going.
There was that death again.
It's the world's
Halfway up the
smallest
ramp.
booze cruise.
That
Chris,
would be a
staring
spot save moment.
stare at the camera, Chris, is not going to help.
Help.
So last ball, I saw a very, very nice buck. Unfortunately, it was behind a bunch of trees, so I didn't get to shoot it. I'm gonna go out tomorrow and see what happens.
We'll make it happen, Lewis. You have to have another great ball like Chris last ball, because you guys all have been playing the Buck's been winning.
Well,
There it is.
I think it's actually bear season 2 right now.
bear season starts on Wednesday. It's kind of like the extra icing on the cake to your buck season.
You eat
I don't
very
know.
weird cake.
I read something about it. Like they already had all the stats for all the bears.
Did you just hit the buck without even flipping?
It was so scared of me.
Jedi mind trick?
No, it was just intimidated. I scared the deer.
Lewis Bevins. Killing Buck without even flipping. There comes the UFOs. Oh, there's a little overhead action of the Buck.
Get out of the way, Buck.
It's kind of an interesting perspective. One of our PTZ cameras gets a little bit of a change of scenery. So what builds a jackpot for Buck Multiball?
So the jackpot is the BUCK targets around the field.
Oh, those little stand-ups.
Yeah, every time you complete them, you get 25,000 on the jackpot. So small potatoes.
So folks, whenever I told you that Lewis knows the rules to every game on the planet, I was not kidding. And he's not going to debate that. Well, he might know some. He might not know some of the obscure games, but if you guys need to know rules to games, and you ever see Lewis at a tournament or on the mic or anything like that, he could probably tell you off the top of his head what the rules are for most games that are in this building.
I'll be glad to help.
So he is a very good resource for tournament knowledge and games knowledge, and just a generally a nice guy anyways. So
aw, thank you.
Although I think there was one game in Connecticut that I don't think anyone knew the rules to.
Oh,
which game was that?
Stern Viper.
No, not Stern Viper. The other
Wow.
one. The pistol one, or the one with the...
Pistol Poker?
Oh, Pistol Poker.
Yeah.
I love Pistol Poker.
You know what you do on Pistol Poker? You keep it up top all day long.
Yup.
It's such a weird game.
Where you draw a bunch of cards.
I play it on the Pinball Arcade. I have it on the Pinball Arcade.
Oh.
That's how I learned how to play it. It's not great.
Viper is cool, though. I liked Viper.
Yeah, Viper's a really rare game by Stern.
Isn't that the one that has like the glow in the dark balls?
That's Viper Night Driving.
Ah.
Yeah, Viper is actually a snake.
It's like a snake strangling a lady, but they're having a good time.
It's kind of weird.
I don't think we should talk about that anymore on the air.
Yeah, that's that was around when Iron Maiden was around.
You mean Stern Iron Maiden?
Stern Iron Maiden back in the day, yes. Solid State Stern Iron Maiden. I think I've played. I think I played Viper once at Schuster's when he had it.
Yeah, Papa doesn't have one.
No, I've never seen another one besides at Schuster's. That was the only time I've ever seen one.
It's cool because it has like a rotating thing in the middle that shoots the ball out, and it's all silver and I think they're robots.
Sleek looking.
Yeah, it's like a robot game.
Oh, he knew it was going. You could see how he anticipated. The ball was heading over that direction, and if you played enough pinball, you've seen that that trajectory, and you're you're doomed.
Jake, just focus. Focus. You can do this.
It's ball 3. You just need to beat 9 million. Come on, there, yay.
Jake gets his pity ball save. He was hoping I might be getting it back. I'm not sure. And there goes a cow pooping a two times multiplier.
Oh, I missed it.
I caught the end of it.
I saw it.
I saw the smoke cloud.
That's one poop.
Smoke cloud coming from his butt.
Come on. The bonus round.
So what are you going to do, Jake?
I'm going for
What are you shooting for? What are you shooting for?
Going for the bonus round.
Going for the bonus round. That's not where that's at, Jake.
You got one moose, though.
All right. So last game, 20,800,000 won the game. It looks like this game, 9 million might win the game. So
You should have brought Alexander
I'm
over
hoping
here.
10 million wins this game.
we don't want to watch Alexander blow it up again.
Play.
We'd still be on ball one of the last game.
Yeah, but I don't know. We would see all the animals.
We might. You might be right.
Because he played Monopoly forever.
Oh my goodness, that was painful. Well, that's not how you get any of those things, Pete, but good try. All right, so 9 million wins it. Chris had one good ball. The rest of them all sucked. And we're going to hear from our sponsors, Deeproot Pinball, which I'm going to talk about right now. Every pinball needs a family. Every family needs a pinball. Check them out at www.deeprootpinball.com. And I know there was some information at Expo in regards to what they're going to be releasing and things that they're going to be going on. I didn't go to Expo this year, so check out their page and find out what's cooking at Deeproot. Apparently there's going to be some news at Texas Pinball Festival, so keep your eyes out for that. Our friend Steve Bowden, who moved to San Antonio. What's up to Steve? And hopefully there's some good things coming from Deeproot. All right, Game 3 on Big Buck Hunter. And
Gotta make this one count, guys. Gotta make it count.
our resident hunter, Pete Hendricks, is going to join us in the booth. Pete,
Hi, guys.
have you had enough hunting for the day?
No.
No? Okay.
I think later I'm going to go hunt for a burger and some fries, maybe a milkshake.
So you're cheating then. If you're going to hunt for a burger, somebody else killed it, and you got a, might be a deer burger.
That brings up. Have you ever had a venison burger?
No, I've had venison meatballs though,
Oh, those are good too.
and I had no idea it was, and I bit into it, and they're really tender, and I said, well, these seem different because like the way they just, when you bite into
Oh
them.
man, I came in.
And my brother goes, oh, it's because they're venison. And I was like, I never had venison before. It was really good.
That actually was one of the more interesting parties I ever went to. My dad took my brother and I to a Super Bowl party, and everything was from hunters. So we had bear meat, rabbit meat, squirrel meat. And being a kid, I thought, ooh, that's disgusting. But it was all delicious.
And then you just watch grown men beat each other up on the football field. Eating meat and watching men beat
It sounds like a good night.
their bodies to death. There he goes. Chris missed the buck on a backhand shot a minute ago, and I don't know how he missed it. He's kind of like whenever we forgot to run that guy over with the quad yesterday.
Hey, I hit him.
You didn't hit him.
I hit him.
Nobody knows what we're talking about. Chris and I are playing Call of Duty on PlayStation and playing co-op, or playing multiplayer together, and he missed the person on the quad.
Blackout.
Yeah, blackout's pretty awesome. But this is the pinball show, so we're going to talk about pinball. Did you catch it? Did you shoot anything today, Pete?
I did not. I didn't see anything.
Didn't see anything?
Well, I saw raindrops, if that
Okay.
counts.
Well, that counts.
I saw leaves blowing in the wind.
It was really windy today. It was ugly out there.
I heard the sound of oil rigs going in the distance.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Is that like Road Warrior? Because that's what the sound that the oil rigs were in the Road Warrior.
But yeah, but
Ka-chunk.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
hunting in Greene County today, not so good.
So what's the biggest animal you've bagged in your hunting career?
Would you like me to make up something?
Yeah.
Well, if you shot like a squirrel or something like
I've
that,
never
that's
gotten.
okay.
I've never gotten anything good.
No?
No.
I've never been hunting. I've never held a gun. I'm
I can
I'm a
tell
city
by your
boy.
Call of Duty skills.
oh wow, that's
Wow. Count it.
that's all right, Chris. Next time I leave you stranded to go into the oil rig again, and I parachute about 2 miles away, you'll know why.
Yeah.
You'll know why. I'll do it again. I'm not afraid.
Oh, come on. We're so close.
So Bookie says it's the season of the sucky weather. Don't blame me. I'm going to blame you 100%. I'm going to blame you, and I'm going to blame Eric Stone.
No. But
You guys both brought the bad weather.
hunting could be a lot like pinball. Once I was sitting out in the woods, and a deer came up right out in the open, and I looked at it, and I counted the points, and it was 1 point too small. I could have taken the shot. It would have been a risky shot, an illegal shot. I'm sure I could have found someone who would have processed that shot, but I did the wise thing and let it walk away. Sometimes in pinball, you see the scary shot, and you might be tempted to take it, but take the safe shot.
All right, so since I'm ignorant, I live in the city, and I've never been in the woods, what does the point count have to be for you to shoot it?
6. It depends where you're at.
Okay, so like mileage may vary as to where, like if you're hunting in Indiana,
Yeah,
it could be like a 4 point.
right.
Okay. And who-
It all depends on how many deer there are in the area. If they need to, wow, Priyanka's hunter is
Favorite hunter.
pretty awesome.
The lion that ate those poachers.
Go lion!
The lion won that round,
He did.
which is pretty awesome because, whenever, you know, people who are doing bad things like poaching come along, they don't realize what they're messing with, and then they pay the price.
Yes, not a fan of poaching.
All right, Priyanka, since you were over here broadcasting a minute ago playing this game, and maybe you took notes, maybe you were kind of paying attention. What are you gonna go first? Okay,
Yeah,
so
finally that happened.
so
afraid of this game.
the bird shot came down like it was going to go to the right flipper, then it just deflected off of the hoof of the buck and went down the middle.
All right.
Priyanka sporting her Logan Arcade hoodie.
Nice.
Logan Arcade in Chicago. Pretty cool place.
Yeah, that's definitely a place to check off the bucket list.
Was there once whenever we went up. When did we? Was it Circuit for last year? Was it? I can't remember. Maybe it was Circuit. We went to Logan Arcade. A few of us went up there, and Crystal Gemich and Jack Danger. They had a tournament up there, and great place to visit if you ever get a chance to go to Chicago. And
Wow.
Wasn't that where we got
I just
one of
skipped
our
the
texts for
danger. That's
Pinburg
not
from?
Cool.
yes, Crystal came from. Well, that was Gavin. I know
Gavin,
Gavin
yeah.
was there. Did Crystal? Did she tech at Pinburg, or did she play? I can't remember. You might be remember this. Because you were
I
there.
know she came over. She wanted to see our tech area.
Okay.
So I showed her that. I don't know if she played or not.
Yeah, Crystal helped us out with teching a couple of our games at an art show or a trade show in Chicago. Our local Dan Burfield went up there and took a couple pinball machines. They had a tournament, and she was nice enough to, keep an eye on the games, make sure if anything broke, she took care of it. So, shout out to Crystal on that one. Pinball community is full of good people.
And Fred.
And Fred, that's right. I'm here. Chris with a commanding lead, 5 million.
While you're bringing up good people, I want to take a moment to thank Chris, a gentleman down in the OBX area.
Nice.
The house that we rented was right next door to him. He had 4 pins in his basement, and he had to lend a couple others up to OBX for the tournament. And he had us over 2 nights to play his games and drink with him, and then he told us other places to go.
I bet you
Just
did.
a whole bunch of strangers next to him, and he opened up his house and was really hospitable, and that was really kind of him. So thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
It wasn't Chris Stevens, though. He doesn't have a house on a beach.
I don't. Yet.
Not yet.
He doesn't have
pinball community, like I said, when pinheads, find out about other pinheads,
Get up there.
the majority of them are really welcoming, and we'll say, hey, I got 4 or 5 pins or 50 or 2 or whatever in my basement. Come on over and check them out, because not only do people want to come and play and be and be hospitable like that, but they also want to show off their collection.
He had a unique perspective on it. He's like, I just fixed this on my. I forget. It was one of the bowling games. He's like, come over, strikes and spares. He's like, come over and test it out. I want to see if my fix holds up.
And did it?
No.
What'd
At least
you
not
do?
the first time.
Did you break it?
He had a connector in the back box that was flaking out.
Okay.
So he thought he had a quick fix, but he had to
Hit something. Come on.
go a little bit deeper.
Gotcha. That was some depressing sounds right there. But Pappy's moonshine. You didn't get drunk enough. You didn't drink enough moonshine.
I thought
fault
about
is
bringing
that,
that
Pappy?
prop for tonight, Pappy's moonshine. Oh, bringing a bottle of moonshine.
You should have
but
just brought like one of those Granny Clampett jugs from Beverly Hillbillies and stuck it on the table with the triple X's.
that would have been cool.
Always like Granny's triple X moonshine.
Oh, now you give me the Adaball.
Third time through here, Chris is putting together a pretty nice start.
Hey, quiet.
He lit the special.
The cow just pooped out another multiplier.
Oh, he's so full of it, Fred.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah, it's all the animals in this game that you actually can hunt. That was a nice special. Looked like about 6 million there.
Say, how much is that worth? Oh,
5 or 6 million at least. But do anyone? I guess they hunted cows back in the old days.
Hunted cows. for some reason, I don't think it would be as hard as hunting deer.
No, it wouldn't be, but
I go by a bunch of deer on the highway. I beep at them. Chris will tell you. When we travel, I go past deer and I hit the horn.
Yeah, it freaks me out every time.
I haven't played Oregon Trail in a while. Do you hunt the cow?
No, come on.
I don't.
I know you hunt the bull.
I said this before the broadcast started. We were talking about Oregon Trail.
Oh, give it to me.
And I've never. Oh, what's that? Pheasant multi-ball double super jackpot.
That was a double super jackpot worth $4 million or less than the special.
That's more than everybody's score combined. That one shot.
All right, now what are you going to do, Chris?
I think Chris is warming up to this game
I don't
now.
know. I'm going to walk away and let it go down the left outlane.
No, you're not. You're going to keep on playing.
Well, we haven't seen the moose light yet.
Moose?
I don't think, so get a moose.
Oh, okay. This was the tournament strategy in Fairfax Pinball Open. I don't forget when. And I lost to Trent Augenstein because he made one shot and I got 3 left out lanes from the pops.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with this game. That just burned into your memory from back in the day.
Yes.
Left out. Well, you know, losing to Trent isn't the worst thing that could happen.
It is whenever you don't get the flip.
Eh. Well, at least you didn't kick a chair.
Well, I think we need to convince Doug to
might
put this in PPO next year with no ball saves like AC/DC had this year.
Oh, we can do that.
No multi-ball ball save, no regular ball save.
Doug is kind of letting me pick a lot of the games that we've used for tournaments lately, so I think Buck Hunter is going to make an appearance at some point.
All right, here's the moose on the loose, a guy on a Harley. I'm not sure what that has to do with hunting or anything, because you're not supposed to hunt from a vehicle, but whatever.
Look at the graphic. Now there's two moose, then there's 3 moose.
They're on the loose.
Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it moose or meese?
It's moose.
Oh, I guess, you can actually see the moose in the mirror on the right side there of the display.
He's like
There's a bunch of them.
chasing me.
There's a stampede.
Wow.
I think it's some. Oh, bounce off to the Metallica drain right there. Nice job by Chris. Moose on a loose, 2.5 million. Pheasant double jackpot for 4 million. Our competitors' scores are not even close to what his jackpot was.
His bonus is bigger than the 3 combined so far. But I got faith in Jake. Jake will hunt down a good game.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, maybe. Making excellent use of the ball save.
So when you're hunting, Pete, do you hear this music?
No.
I wasn't sure if you'd be able to hear that music. It's kind of cool. It sounds like music from Harley Davidson, though. Kind of.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Harley Davidson music. Priyanka, come on. What are you going to do? Don't shoot. Don't
see it, but that's the cutest animal.
I would say don't look at the cute stuff. We got to. This is about winning.
There's a bunny on the outline and it says critter.
Well, if you get that, then you're not going to be winning.
I don't.
Yeah, there's a target somewhere that'll light the outlane for critter, sort of.
What does that do?
It just makes your outlane worth more points.
Cool.
It's like getting bit on Walking Dead.
Yeah, exactly, same thing.
Uh-oh. So I like how they have that that sound whenever it hits that switch on the ramp, and it sounds like a motorcycle whizzing by. So when it comes back down the ramp, back down the ramp, it sounds even faster. All right, so you only need 1 more shot for ram double scoring.
So you want to save that for something good.
Yep, you got 2 more bird hits for multi-ball. Oh, almost again.
Oh.
Bottom of the sling.
That was fast.
Alrighty.
That was like the Chuck Norris deer. She fired it. It fired right back.
That's Chuck Norris deer. Wow.
That's not one I've heard.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Hit off the rib cage of the buck, and it almost went out the left out lane. Uh-oh. This is bad. Ooh. Boing.
Still not good.
Boing.
Well, I punched it.
I was just going to say, it sounds like you're punching the buck in the face when you're hitting him in the rib cage. I wonder if it's like when Rocky was beating up the beef in the cooler in Rocky.
Yeah.
Making that sound.
So
This is the Beef's Brothers Revenge.
okay, there we go. Thank you. Gave me that back. So fun fact: if you hit the deer when it's away, it'll pop out no matter what. So if you don't want to be patient, you can just say, "I'm gonna shoot the deer." It goes against hunting, but whatever.
Nah, this is pinball. Who cares? This is fun.
The deer's
this is
blind isn't all that exciting. Okay, there. Lewis hit the spinner there, and now he has the critter lit.
Well, he got the critter. He got 330,000 for that outlane.
It was a beautiful outlane. It's just a shame that I can't hit the deer. I can hit the critter.
Yeah, he keeps lighting the outlane.
Double jackpot, 300,000.
There's a deer.
Okay, so
Nice little tip over. Kind of. It was almost like a sling tap
want
over. Okay, that's okay.
the Pop Award.
You got a whopping 4,000 points from
Oh, that was it was
from the
phenomenal.
prospector.
Yeah, Pappy was not nice to me today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one's safe.
Yeah, it went right into the pop bumpers. That's real safe. Or not the pop bumpers, the
The
sling.
slings.
It
Yeah,
go
that
right down the middle.
That's real safe.
Yeah,
if that was
it did
Iron
go
Man,
down
the
the
game would have been
middle.
over. Oh, my.
All right.
Your jackpot's
so,
up to 175 now.
Shoot the close deer.
That's the one
dangerous
Chris missed earlier. Oh.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Yep. What could I do though? I had to save it.
You could do a death save.
Those are not allowed on Pop TV Live.
Oh, sure they are. They're not still allowed in the tournaments. I've done a death save on PAPAtv. And then I just walked away.
We need a TD. Someone's
TD?
moving the machine.
Who's moving the machine?
I don't know.
Me?
Pappy.
I didn't do it.
You
I
know what?
didn't
He's
do
cute.
it.
We'll let him have it. But you better make some furry woodland animal kind of noises soon.
We snap.
Wow.
That's a horse. They're furry, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Judges will allow it.
I was telling Lewis while I was waiting for my turn, I should have brought one of my dad's calls. We could have sat in the back doing turkey calls and duck calls in the middle of the broadcast.
We did ask about that whenever you weren't on microphone about somebody should have brought a duck call.
Yeah.
They're so adorable.
All right. Okay. So I know I see gopher butts now.
It's hard to tell with gophers.
Gopher butts making some really weird sounds.
I see Buzz and Bud.
Yeah.
It's kind of like whack-a-mole. Oh, what a save! My goodness.
Whack a
Oh,
flip
my
or save a
goodness.
ball.
He really, really does not like those gophers.
Yeah. Care for some gopher?
Freeze, gopher.
Freeze, creep.
Oh, now he's got more time to shoot him.
Caddyshack. That's the Caddyshack gopher right there. Dag nabbit.
Well,
It's over? What?
Gopher garden is
correct me
over.
if I'm
I
wrong,
had
but if
more
I kill all the golfers, they'll throw me in jail.
Gophers, man. Come on, what's with you, man?
That's a movie that should have always been made into a game. Caddyshack.
I'll have a steak sandwich and a steak sandwich, but that's not Caddyshack. That's
Oh,
Fletch.
jeez.
Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia.
Let's not start talking about Fletch. I'll be talking about it. I'll be talking about it. I'll be quoting the whole thing all night.
Another great-
There's a bunny to end his game.
I love Fletch.
About 38 million.
Should have had that as a pinball machine.
Make a custom.
All right, Jake. Here's what you got to
37.
do. You got to focus really hard
Uh-huh.
on Fletch.
Jake looks very calm up at the game right now. He looks very relaxed.
Come on.
He's dialed into what he's got to
Oh, yeah,
do.
he totally is. But Jake, give me some Fletch quotes. Come on.
I'll give that back.
Oh.
Good. All right, one deer to left. So trap up and wait for it to come to you because that's just the way hunting is.
That was very similar to last ball. He was hoping he got his ball back.
There. And here he comes.
All
Good
right,
job,
there you
Jake.
go. Nice job, Jake. You only
Nice.
have 35 million to go, Jake. You're good.
I think Monster Buck might do it. Maybe.
Whoa.
There's the overhead view from a drone.
Watch out, Buck. They're trying to hit you with giant silver balls.
That buck has a screw through its back.
That's because it's. I'm not going to say that on a
That-
public podcast.
That bullet kind of missed.
Kind of reminds me of the nail in the guy's head from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
That's one thus far. Oh, great. You can count. And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
You pieces of.
Shooter McGavin, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Jake wants to go riding on motorcycles. Maybe not.
Oh.
Dang
And Jake is just proving he's a hockey player, not a pinball player.
Jake is better at Prospector than he is Big Buck Hunter. All right, Priyanka. Okay, no more cute shots.
No, I'm not trying to be cute. I'm just trying to not get.
This game is a poacher, and you're a lion.
The buck keeps on directing it down.
Well, then hit him. Get a multi-ball. Just bash the buck.
He needs to move.
Well, hit him. He'll move. He'll get the message. He already has a screw through his back. He'll move. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
All right, well, you're getting
Ball
that back.
save.
The left loop will start you a multi-ball, so...
Those pop bumpers are very lively.
Ooh, nice backhand try there.
Uh-oh. Ooh, nice tip over. See if she can get that left orbit.
And now the buck's in the way.
The buck is in the way.
Will he move?
You gotta. He'll move eventually, but your countdown's gonna be gone by.
There you go. Oh,
that's all right. Another.
You got
crack
one more,
at
Pri.
this.
You got this.
There you go.
There it is. Nice shot, Pri. That looked like the buck from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that comes in the back of the car.
Oh, that's not good.
Bucks show up everywhere, man. All right, shoot the elk.
We need a Buck Showalter cameo here.
Buck Showalter, nice.
Yeah, that's right. I'm deep cuts here.
Bucky Dent.
Ooh. Or what was the name of that baseball player? Who was the announcer for the
Oh, Joe Buck.
Yeah.
Nobody liked him. Nobody likes Joe Buck.
You got the whole Buck family.
No doubt about it.
UFOs. So Pete, when you've gone hunting, you've never really like bagged anything. Have you seen a UFO?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
there you have it. Pete was hunting in Roswell.
Yeah, wait, Pete. What does a UFO mean to you?
So our producer Doug wants to know, Pete, have you ever seen a cow poop a multiplier?
No, but I have went to a cow bingo game. That was kind of interesting.
What's the hotel you stay in when you're smart? No, but I have stayed at the Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah.
Public service announcement. All right. Lewis is the last hope here. Can he defeat Chris Stevens?
Lewis, you
I'll
gotta do
try.
it.
Can he get Monster Buck? He knows how to get Monster Buck,
Do
but
it for
can he
your
do it?
dad.
Wow.
Do it for our fine viewers in PAPAtv.
That's
Them
a
too.
good reason too.
Do it for the cow with obvious digestive problems.
Digestive.
In all seriousness, though, hunting and pinball are both great family activities.
Yes, they are. Oh boy. Ooh.
That was a nice shot for Bird.
The bank bird shot.
Uh-oh. Oh. What was that? Holy
I knew it was
smokes.
coming to a tip.
He had the read.
Was that nerves of steel, or did you just lose, your faculties for a moment?
I knew
Why
it was
not
probably
both?
coming to a tip.
Aye. That's what happens when you're Lewis Bevins. He just knew.
That's a beauty.
Well, that's a beauty. Well, if I can get the beauty. Take it.
Uh-oh. Ooh. All right, Lewis, I'll pose the same challenge to you. Shots the in lane for the K.
Well, let me fight for the ball first.
Okay. Let's see if he falls for it.
What, chatzing the K?
Yeah, because every time I suggest that somebody does something foolish, they do, and then they drain. Oh, that would have been it. That would have been sweet.
Like that time you told James Dean to go take a drive out in the desert.
Wow.
I did that? Wow. Oh,
How'd
almost got it.
How'd that turn out for him?
Probably not. He had that really worried look on his face.
Hard to say.
See? That's a prime example of somebody doing something I suggest and it ends up badly.
No, I missed the ramp. The shots was fine.
You give it a valiant
I missed
effort.
the ramp. That's on me.
You gave it a valiant effort, Lewis. Thanks for trying anyways.
So we get high score for Chris Stevens,
Chris Stevens.
or cute, cuddly fur guy, I guess.
Nope.
Okay, next up, while we're starting to change games over for our next game, we'll take a word from our sponsor, Deeproot Pinball.
No, Pinstadium this time, buddy.
Oh, Pinstadium this time.
We did Deeproot already.
Oh, okay.
The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pinstadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com.
All right, thank you to one of our sponsors, Pinstadium, and Cyber Weekend tonight only. If you use the secret code PAPA, you'll receive $40 off of your order. That's a really cool graphic, by the way. What is that?
That's a really cool deal. $40 off just for 4 letters.
I like it. Codename Papa. Check out Pinstadium and get your $40 off for Cyber Monday. I don't do shopping on Cyber Monday.
I don't either.
Not that I wouldn't buy Pinstadium stuff, because the stuff that they produce is fantastic. I don't get into the whole holiday shopping thing. I go shopping like a week before Christmas.
Yeah, I think the This Week in Pinball website had all the places that had sales this weekend. If you were into that type of thing, you could go to their website for one-shop listing. But no, it's just never been anything that I've done either. It's
Yeah, I have no desire to run out with a bunch of maniacs to get a $100 TV. I just don't.
Even shopping online today for all the sales, I'm more of a I need it now, so I'm going to buy it now. I'll look for a sale when I need it, but I wasn't going to wait till today to get a great deal on coonskin caps and hunter safety orange jackets.
Yeah, well, mileage may vary. Some people enjoy going out there. They think it's fun to do it, and again, I'm on that part of the fence where I'd rather not. I'd rather stay at home and hang out in the comfort of my own home, and I'll shop later. No big deal. So
have you talked about what you did today?
What I did today?
Yeah.
Well, starting about 8 o'clock this morning, we loaded up a Penske truck and delivered 23 games to 3 different hotels here in Pittsburgh. The NCAA's in town. And we filled 3 hotel. We went to 3 hotels and put games in a lounge for the student athletes here in the city, and they're going to have them through the weekend. And we have to go pick them up on Saturday. So they have a lot of really cool things that are set up down there. We took our games down there, of course. We had some dancing games, driving games, pinball, video games. And then other vendors brought down PlayStations. They brought down foosball tables, ping pong tables, which Alexander's dad, Albert, would love to play ping pong. We haven't played in a very long time, but really cool stuff going on down there. And the student athletes are going to be pretty spoiled when they get to hang out in the lounges, because there's lots of fun stuff to do while they have their time here in the city.
I mean, that's a good sign, though. People that are putting on these events consider pinball and video games as something that the athletes would be very interested in, and it's neat that they want those games there.
All right, I am going to step out because I want to play Frontier and Tap Pass in right to the out lane. So Jake Kolajaychek is joining us here in the booth. Jake?
Hello.
Nice job on Big Buck Hunter.
Is that what that was?
Not really. You can sit here and critique me while I go play Frontier. So
well, good luck, Fred.
I'll talk to you guys again soon.
Frontier and our keys to the game, sponsored by Path of Play, the Den of Predators, the ABC Rollovers, and the Red Stand-Ups build your bonus. Completing a Predator line adds to your Frontier bonus. Bonus is huge in this game. Collect the pack. The drop targets on the right side of the playfield increase your bonus multiplier. As mentioned before, the bonus is huge. And winner, winner, spinner dinner. The first drop target on the left side of the playfield lights your spinner on the right for 1,000 of spin. Those drop targets also light Frontier Falls for a bonus collect. So we're seeing Chris probably go for that first drop target on the left, and then the game becomes right side all day. And he missed a little bit to the right there and ended up getting a drain.
A rare tilt on Frontier.
Rare. Sure. So what do you think of this game, Jake?
I love this game. This is one of my favorites. I hope I can get out of the booth at some point and play another game on this. Get those ABC lanes. Shoot that stand-up target in the line. Then shoot the spinner. Well, did you get the first stand-up? Shoot the first stand-up.
You didn't get the first stand-up because your spinner's not lit. Now, getting the ABC, it's getting, like there, Aton already has his third A. You can get the left lane, the A's, from either the A lane at the top or the left target to the right of the left drop targets there. Now, Aton just flew through the C's. Yeah. Actually, you are.
Don't have any idea how he did that.
Yeah, he is just blowing up the targets and then become worth 15,000. So since he had all the C's, he got 15,000 for that right target. This is a great ball.
He just multiplied the frontier bonus at the top there, that arc of targets, or arc of lights in the upper playfield, counts how many lines you've completed. And the line stand-up targets, multiply that bonus.
Now you see the orange arrow up at the top. That's a bonus collect. You can get it one of two ways, either by through the gate at the top, or sometimes the pop bumper will shoot it in through the bottom. Either will work.
Wait, what did you say? It sounded important.
Put it back up top and hope the ball goes in the right place.
Okay. I mean, that's how I approach a lot of things in life.
Right.
Keep the ball away from the out lane like you're doing.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay, what else?
Well,
What else?
see?
Keep giving me info. I need more info.
I'm running out of info to give you.
Shoot up top and get the center lane.
Okay.
If you're really daring, shoot the middle target twice more.
Okay. Only twice, though?
Twice.
If I do it 3 times, what happens?
Well, that's what you wanted right there.
Okay.
Now have it happen again.
Okay.
No one ever gets that many end lanes. It's just ridiculous.
You lied to me. I went for the center target.
That was a monster
But
ball.
you clearly didn't hit it. If you had hit it.
582,000 point first
so
ball,
hard
and
to follow.
a lot of that bonus will be back for ball 2 and 3. So that was huge start for Aton. All right, Priyanka's up. This game will teach you nudging.
Whoever gets one of Aton's mini outlanes.
You're beating Chris. There were some other signs. You're beating Chris.
All right, and finally, Fred's up. His favorite hunter is Catfish Hunter.
Catfish Hunter, baby.
A baseball player, played for the A's and Yankees, amongst others. And he was the one with the great mustache, wasn't he?
No, that was Rolly
Or
Fingers.
Rolly, that was Rolly, well,
Well, he had a great mustache, too.
yeah.
But Rolly Fingers had the handlebar.
Oh, when Fred gets some control here, we'll expect to see some tap passing.
Is that what you expect to see?
Yeah, I do. Ooh.
Oh, that was terrible. I blew it. I did it, and then I blew it.
You ping-ponged it perfectly.
I was wondering whether Fred was just going to adopt Aton style play.
Just go on the fly and just hit things
Just hit everything and get all the end lanes.
All right.
randomly. Yeah, Aton does really well when he does that, actually.
So now he's got the spinner.
And now I've got the out lane.
Yeah, build up a little bit of bonus there, though.
Compared to Chris.
All right, let's try that again. All right, no trapping, but we're going to play this the Aton style.
No trapping. Well, this is hunting. You can't trap.
All right, what do I do?
Flip.
Hey, man, you're right. If
Shoot in the hole, collect the bonus.
it works.
There you go.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm Aton. Give me an in lane.
You got you got 2 pop bumpers lit. I think you should shoot them.
Oh, I'm going to lose it because it knows it's me. I know.
It was terrible.
Okay.
Like
I tried.
butter.
That was ill-advised.
Ill-advised.
Here it is.
Come on, you can do this.
Stand up.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, you got your third left line.
What am I
your
doing?
Fourth left line.
What am I doing?
You're playing like Aton. You're missing everything and benefiting. There's a bonus X.
I still can't hit the shot.
Come on, hit it. Here it is.
Oh! Okay.
Dice play.
Oh!
Oh, I got an animal. Oh! That's good.
Oh, loses.
Another
One thing
tilt.
about this game, though, is it's super
The wolf was not happy with that move.
All right, time to share some secrets. I'm gonna tell you guys how I get the big points. What I do is I pick something that's blinking, and I go for it.
But there's nothing blinking.
Well, then I go for something that sounds cool.
Like B.
Like it makes a cool sound.
B makes a cool sound. That was A.
I know.
That's C.
C, but B would be good. Or no.
That's an in lane. That's always good.
Oh, you can't fool me. I fell for that last time.
Oh, now you got your spinner. Let's go shoot the spinner. Hey, you got one center target.
No, because here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit it 3 times, and something bad's gonna happen.
You only need to hit it once for completing your den of predators there. There it is. Well done.
That locked in.
I hit it 4 times. What happens?
You're working towards your second completion now.
Fine, I'll do that, I guess.
Oh, don't. Well, let's see. He was at 666. 828. 160,000 in bonus. And he'll have that next ball too.
I got 2 snicks.
You have 2 snakes?
Snicks.
Get some more snakes.
Yeah, Aton basically should only be focusing on bonus multipliers on his next ball.
Oh, what's the secret passage?
Yeah, Evan in the chat bringing up a very interesting question, saying the cricket in this game is probably the most annoying sound in pinball.
That's the best sound in pinball!
Nice spinner shot there by Priyanka. Yeah, I kind of like the cricket.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
Ooh, very nice move there. No,
No, absolutely.
they are both equally as awesome.
Ah.
That's a decent ball, though. It's a 198.
Channel your Aton. And just for the record, Royal Flush Deluxe is worse than Ready Aim Fire.
Oh, gee, you might be right.
They're just both, they're incredibly annoying, but Royal Flush Deluxe is worse. And I blame Mark Salas for that because he's the one that sold us that game. Thank you, Mark Salas. He sold us this game too.
Yeah, when you get a game from Mark Salas, it's always really good quality.
Not Royal Flush Deluxe.
It was good quality. It just not a good game.
I'm trying to think of what else he sold us. He sold us a bunch of games.
He sold us that Rogo with all the wonderful red lights.
It looked like a Christmas game. It looked like, what's that movie they play on Christmas all day?
Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's awful.
You said A Christmas Story is awful?
I can't stand that movie. I might be. Oh, jeez,
No wonder
Louise.
you
That's what I
don't
get.
Outlands and
That's
you
what
don't
I
like
get for
Christmas
not
Story.
liking Christmas Story.
Yeah. You dreamed before I got the chance to say Christmas Vacation would be a great pinball machine, too.
I mean, if we're talking about really, really awesome pinball noises, what about the Baby Godzilla noise?
That was a good imitation.
You hit a shot. It's so good. I'm losing. Bonus is worthless. I'm just going to tilt all balls.
Now you need to go with an unorthodox strategy.
What's that?
Well, then shoot the spinner.
I'm not sure. All left targets?
Oh, the center target's fun. We're gonna be friends.
That's not unorthodox. We already had Aton do
Let me see if
that.
I can actually hit a spinner on this one though. Oh, we got 84,000. Almost.
And you still have 84,000. Yep, still there.
I can't even tell.
All right, everyone calm down. So I'm going for B is what you're saying.
It doesn't matter now. You cleared your board, so all the letters are good.
You want multipliers now.
I want what now?
Multipliers.
Are you
The
sure?
drop target's on the far right side.
I think I want to go in the outlane.
All right.
Okay.
I meant to do that.
Still, you're going to get close to 1 million. 951. Not bad.
No million for you.
No soup for you. Great game.
All right. Priyanka gets her second line there on the plunge. 10 points at a time. Spin, spin, spin.
Great reaction. It was going now. Going.
Tap pass.
Oh, I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah, she was going for bonus X, so that's a good shot.
Don't pay attention to Chris. He only had 118,000.
All right. Now the spinner's lit. Middle target will complete your board.
Or the B lane.
I don't know. What should I do?
Get the spinner and get the B.
Spinner all day.
Well, that wasn't it.
That's not the spinner. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I didn't get my den.
That's all right. So Fred's 3 away from
Nice
his
job.
den. He's 720,000 plus away from Aton.
Oh, I got this, man.
Do you?
No, I got this.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, there's his second line,
Give me some secret passage.
and that'll finish the board.
There it is. There's one. Uh-oh.
You got that.
Uh-oh, this is bad.
That was bad. All right, now we got a spinner. Okay. Here comes a tap pass like butter.
Oh, I missed. Badly. Man, I missed again.
That looked a lot scarier than it was.
I made it. Look, it's theatrics, baby. All right, so let's see if I can get a secret passage and a collect. I'd love to get that. Oh, that's bad.
There's your collect.
Secret passage, if you guys don't know, they can go in through this little gate right here, and then it won't take away your light. You could actually get it in there again. That was
Aton
terrible.
blows it up.
Firing it again? Yeah, again?
Give us a second, Fred. We got some business to take care of.
All right, go ahead.
Comet Pinball. Comet Pinball has the largest selection of lighting products for your pinball machines. LEDs can brighten up your game while reducing heat and power consumption. Whether you're a collector, operator, restorer, or mod maker, you'll always find low prices, fast shipping, and great service with Comet Pinball.
All right.
And
Here's where I blow it.
we're going to do Pindigo as well. Hang on, Fred.
All right.
Pindigo is the premier social score tracking app for pinball players. Save your scores, follow your friends, compare and compete. Available for iOS and Android. Check it out online at pindigo.app. And now you can go ahead, Fred.
All right.
Are you going to take a picture of your...
Go to Pindigo.
Okay. This is going to be a good game, and you're going to put it in.
I am.
2.3 million.
2.3 million?
Yep.
All right. I would take that.
Or 19,000.
100
more than that.
New Pindigo feature.
New
Most
Pindigo.
embarrassing
Lowest
scores yet.
There's already a website for that, too.
That might be an entertaining use for the app, though.
Blowing it up.
Yeah, that was a lot of right targets there.
Why do I do that?
Because you wanted an in lane. All right, now we got a spinner lit.
I don't like tap passing.
Looked like you were trying to shats more than a tap pass.
I was. That's what I
Okay.
was trying. Fred can do it, which means I can do it, right? Obviously. Well, that means Fred can miss the spinner too, so I'm gonna do that.
Wait, you're playing the Aton style, so shoot the drop targets. There you go. Perfect.
You're right. That works. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
And the game rewards you by giving you the drop targets on the way back down.
Give me that money. Yeah.
So, Chris, what is your favorite Kenny Rogers song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know much Kenny Rogers.
You just like his face.
I love his face. He's the cutest thing here. Let's face it. Let's face it. Ah, oh man.
What is going on?
Oh man.
That's Michael McDonald.
All right, we're gonna try the alley pass here.
No, Kenny Rogers is much better than Michael McDonald.
I'm not tap passing. You're showcasing the tap pass. I'm gonna showcase the hit off of this and down the middle. Oh boy.
Does that work? That looked great.
You're watching Juggling with Chris Stevens here on PAPAtv Live.
Oh, secret passage. Come on. Oh no.
Got a nice international crowd with us tonight. We got Argentina in the house, Spain in the house.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching.
Oh, God, that was horrible. Yay! Yay!
Nudging is so important in this game.
Yeah. All right, so make an ABC scores an extra ball. Are they on? Play it as
yes.
it lies?
Play it as it lies.
Oh. Not good. Special!
Watch this bonus count.
494. Great first ball.
He's got some points.
So what's your favorite Kenny Rogers song, Priyanka?
Who's Kenny Rogers?
That just happened.
Did you just say who's Kenny Rogers?
She did.
He's the gambler, baby. I saw him in concert once. He was throwing money into the audience.
All right.
Are we going to let...
So have you just abandoned ball one, Fred? You're back in
No,
the booth
I
now?
abandoned the couch because I'm more productive over here than I am on a pinball table, apparently.
Aton will be able. What's your favorite Kenny Rogers song, Aton?
Oh, it's obviously Living on a Prayer.
Great choice.
So that's Dan Haggerty right there. For those who remember, what was that show? I don't remember it. What was the show with Dan Haggerty with the bear?
BJ and the Bear.
BJ and the Bear.
No, that wasn't BJ and the Bear. He was driving a truck.
Well, that was the only show I can think of with a
And
bear.
the bear was a monkey. Dan Haggerty had a bear on the mountain. It was in the 70s. It shows you how old I am.
Grizzly Adams.
Okay, I have to go embarrass myself. Yeah, Grizzly Adams. That's true.
Thanks for stopping over, Fred.
Oh, nice. This will make the difference.
Okay, now he's going to play like a champ.
We're going to see if Pete's pelt can help me out here. Pete's pelt. All right, let's go. Come on. 2.3 million. Ah,
Apparently my pelt teaches you how to tap pass.
I knew how to do that before your pelt. Don't take credit for my tap passing. Oh my God.
Look at that.
It looks pretty, Pete, but I can't hit anything after that, so it doesn't really make any difference. I'm bricking every shot that I take. No way, in lane. Come on. Tap pass. All day long. There we go.
There's a spinner.
Give me an A. I don't want that yet.
You're getting it.
It's only worth 10,000. It's weak. Weak sauce.
Well, light it and do it again.
Okay.
Or actually build up some bonus before worrying about that.
Oh, there we go. We're surviving that shot.
That was pretty. Nice backhand into that target.
Oh, I got ripped off.
Nice job fighting that
Oh,
off.
goodness.
Ah! Hit the target. Uh-oh. I can't hit the side of the cabinet with all these cameras in the way.
Yeah.
Chris just got shocked. Sweet.
My keys are somewhere, so you'll have to play that as it lies.
Thanks, Chris. Uh-oh, that was bad. I wanted that target anyways. Yay, I got a spinner. Whee! Secret passage. I love it. And another collect. I'll take that too.
Oh, nice.
It's adding up.
I love when that happens.
It's like the Black Friday special. 2 for 1.
I'll take it. Oh yeah. More animals. Give me them all. Give me them all.
What is it that lights the bonus collect?
The bonus
The-
collect?
the
If you shoot the
drop
targets
target.
over here. So if you collect it, you have to drop the next target to hit it again, and then finally hit the target in the back.
It's a decent ball. You can actually see Chris.
Oh boy. All right. So stepping up, I've collected all the cats, the burbs, and the danger noodles.
Danger noodles.
Snick. All right. I'm still beating Fred, so we're doing all right. Give me an A.
How about 3 of them?
Okay.
Some bees.
All you need now is a swarm of them. Swarm of bees.
That's right. That's what I want, right?
That's the one you want.
Oh man. It's so hard to hit.
It looks huge. It's a lot huger than the other 2,
Yeah,
but
I know.
it's
But oh no! Look at that.
that's how you hit it. Board cleared. Start over.
Oh, I'm tangled in the. Oh, okay.
Nice nudge.
All right. Fred can do it. I can do it. Believe in it. Okay. Oh, jeez.
I was doing rolling tap passes from the right flipper.
You're also missing every shot.
Hey, I'll get you.
Oh.
Oh, how did you not tilt?
Save.
I don't know how I didn't tilt on that.
You destroyed that spinner. The spinner's broken now.
Nom 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 nom. Get up there. Yeah, get over there.
I
Come
think
on.
we have another one of Aton's highlight shows. That needs to be there. That was remarkable. What was the score I told Fred to get? 2.2?
Yeah.
Let's see if Chris can get it.
Oh, easy now.
Do it. That was terrible.
He got the middle target. That was great. That frontier bonus is getting big.
Oh my goodness. Why?
Really suck at that.
There's another bonus X.
I'll come over and do it for you.
See, like my hands are too gentle, Fred. You can.
Hey, when you get on the right flipper, I'll come over and tap.
Okay,
pass
all
it
right.
over.
I'm gonna get on the right flipper. You want me to tap pass it over, and you tap pass it back?
I'll do it. Yes.
You're going to need 2.2.
We'll do a
No.
split flipper game, right?
All right. Killing the spinner.
Oh yeah.
So, is that how we're going to end our night? A split flipper challenge? The tap passers versus the not tap passers.
Wow.
Count it.
Wow.
Hi, David. Thank you for joining us tonight. right.
Rude.
All right.
All right. Aton, go Elmer Fudd on this game.
I don't know what that would really mean.
Pretend you're hunting a wabbit.
Wabbit season.
No.
Duck season?
No.
It's pinball season, baby.
No, it's always pinball season.
Always, always. We'll see if I can pass up Chris on my next ball. I'm gonna, although whenever he gets the ball on the right flipper, we've already agreed that I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna tap pass it over to the left flipper for him.
Last game of the night, it's going to be a split flipper challenge. You and Chris against Aton and Priyanka.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting.
I'm gonna decline.
Oh, you
then-
have to play Aton.
Oh, wait,
Come
yeah,
on.
Priyanka needs a partner, so you can send over here and send Jake to play with her.
Yeah, there we go.
Or
Yeah.
when Priyanka comes up for her next ball, we'll let her pick her partner.
She's gonna want to phone a friend.
It's probably a good idea.
All right, here we go. Here's where I'm gonna not catch Chris.
2.2 million, Pred.
All right, 2.2. All right. I'm really excited about this split flipper thing. Who thought of that? Was that you or Jake?
I'll give it Jake the credit.
Was it a collaboration?
Yeah, it was Lewis's idea.
Oh.
Just like Lewis's idea for you to drain like that.
Go ahead. I'll wait for you.
I'll see if I can get it, all right? I keep getting shocked. Everything's electrocuting me. It's no fun. All right.
So Fred is essentially your Boba Fett.
Boba
He'll be
Fett.
your bounty hunter from the right flipper.
Yes. If I can get a trap.
Though, even if you get it trapped, you should shoot that middle target. Complete another board.
I went for it.
You did.
Didn't hit it.
I missed.
There it is. What happens now?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm putting him to shoot it. I don't know what it does.
All right, we're gonna play some catch here. We're gonna do some volley. The first person to not successfully tap pass loses.
That was awful.
Oh, you're awful.
Come on, tap
All
it.
right, this is practice that Priyanka's team's not
You
getting.
just have to
so.
do it back and forth.
Oh,
Ah!
I think that should be it.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Somebody wins. I don't know who.
Fred won that one. You win this round, Simpson.
I won that one?
You win this round.
I got the super cool moving tap pass.
Now get that bonus X. That'd be super cool. No, don't tilt that.
Come on, Creed.
Look at that bonus.
Yeah, with that bonus X, he was in range of your 2.3 million.
All right, before you plunge, Priyanka, you have a very important choice to make. Who would you like to be your partner in the split flipper challenge against Fred and Chris?
What are my options?
Me or Jake or Aton, though Aton said he's not going to
Aton's
do it.
leaving.
So me or Jake. I guess this has to be Jake.
Yeah, why don't you guys fight about that?
And you have to commentate.
I get to commentate this.
Yeah, you should commentate. Jake will be my partner.
All right.
I'm just going to do double duty. I'm going to come over here and talk and... Yeah. So what's going to happen? Jake's going to come over and play?
Yeah, it's going to be Jake and Priyanka against you and Chris.
Cool. Yeah,
money's on
I
them.
would too. Yeah,
My
I would
money's on them
absolutely.
too.
Anytime I'm teamed up with anybody, I'd bet on the other person.
The two of them are just going to get distracted with tap passing until one of them drains.
Look at the pretty tap pass. Oh, my eyes are going to get real big, and then the ball's just going to drain. It's not going to matter. Oh. Yeah, Aton has to go hunting, so that's why he's leaving.
Killed a wabbit.
Wabbit season.
Aton completed his first set of predators.
Ooh. The real question is, which is the best predator? Predator 1 or Predator 2?
Predator versus Alien.
Yeah, let's not be crazy, Pete. Let's just talk real things now. Stop making stuff up.
Yeah, let's see. Will he have enough to get to second place?
No way.
No.
No way, Jose. I take second place, and Aton goes in hunting. All right, Aton, I'll see you later, buddy.
While the guys go over and prepare their strategies, we'll talk about our upcoming broadcasts. Next week, we will do Corvette and Mini Zag by request.
Shout out to Megan Sprague,
who actually wants to see Mini Zag. On December 10th, Metallica with New Code and Jokers. And December 17th, Johnny Mnemonic and Spectrum.
So I wonder if we're going to do the Johnny Mnemonic with the broken spinner that you can't get Spinner Millions.
Absolutely.
It's not broken.
It spins twice.
All right, so Pete, you have to broadcast this. You have to keep us with riveting coverage of Chris and I against Priyanka and Jake. I'm going over to play.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Papa Headquarters. We are here tonight live for a very special Split Flipper Challenge. It will be Fred Cochran and Chris Stevens against Priyanka Kochar and Jake Kolajasic. I'm not Joe Buck, and in the booth with me is not Troy Aikman.
How are you doing tonight, everyone?
And they got up to a very quick start. They got 2 replays and a drain, 22,200.
That was a very picturesque drain, a very great way to start the game right there. They definitely strike fear to the hearts of their opponents.
Priyanka said her team did not get any practice. I like this strategy, going blind.
Mm-hmm.
The key to a good split flipper team is communication.
Are you ready?
Yep.
That was some remarkable communication.
And tap passing. I thought we were going to see some not tap passing today, but it seems like they pulled out their secret weapon.
The nudge.
And we've got ourselves some pop bumper action. And there's the spinner lid.
Now, they're working to get the ball trapped, and we have it. Now, let's see what approach will they take. Will there be a tap pass here?
You got it.
Do it, Jake. Come on.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, that was a
beautiful double hit to the center target. I don't know if he intended that, but that was beautiful.
That adds some bonus. Well done. And it got to Priyanka's slipper.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, and a beautiful tap pass.
He's like the Steelers yesterday.
See? That was a beautiful tap pass right there. Got to the flipper.
They don't have to be pretty as long as they get to where you... Oh!
This is PAPAtv here with the PAPAtv Live Tap Pass Showcase. I'm Lewis Bevins, and next to me is Pete Hendricks.
All right, shoot that spinner.
You want me to shoot the spinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be watching Monday Night Football right now or this spectacular play. I think this is definitely much more action-packed.
Oh, this is a spectacle of pinball. Only the peak skill. Only the most talented players get to play in our split flipper
Look
challenge.
at that.
Look at the talent on that double collect.
And I need some nudging here to get that. Oh, perfect. Complete the third line.
And another collect.
I'm not sure if they got that collect,
And
but
why
take
not
it again.
another?
Yeah, I don't quite understand how the collects work, but
Well, you got to sneak it in there.
yeah.
Well, they got 2 from the top, though, so I think it just didn't trigger one. It thought it was from the bottom, or it doesn't
no,
matter.
I think you can queue them up, so if you drop multiple drop targets, you can just have
Oh,
them
it does
queued.
know that. That's nice.
Yeah, this game's a smart cookie.
I had it earlier.
And there's the 3-gun
that
salute,
was exciting.
one of the most satisfying sounds on this game. And there's another 3-gun salute.
All right, they need to get control here.
Fun fact, I once won $25 just shooting the center target. I took a 9 in my group in Sanctum, and it worked. I got
Oh,
about
look
7.
at that.
Oh, that was gorgeous. And right into the target for a 15
I didn't know you were
grander.
gonna do that. I didn't know you were gonna do that.
It seems like
There's
you have
another
chaos
bonus
afoot.
X. The key is communication.
I find it interesting to surprise your partner every now and then.
It counts as communication. Hey. And as soon as we start to distract them with conversation, they pull off a dream with a beautiful ball one in this Frontier Split Flipper Challenge.
Big enough that we can put it on both of our
No,
heads.
we tried it before. It didn't work.
It didn't work?
So now we have the fabled Call of Duty duo. How are you guys going to play this one?
I don't know. Hopefully we'll get the...
Hopefully better than the last
I think they just got run over by an ATV or something.
Jake got cocky. He did the tap pass, was super happy, and then he did a rolling tap pass. And that was disgusting. Great ball.
That's one of my favorite pinball moves, the rolling tap pass.
That was a whole
It is so pretty.
That was a great 10,000 point secret passage.
Points are points.
And Fred Cochran drops the save. Puts the ball in the drain, and they're going to go away with 68,000 on ball 2.
Coach won't be happy about that one.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to go to the pass option for their the rest of today.
We preach about ball security, and they did not have it there. Turnover on downs.
I'm pretty sure that was just a fumble.
All right. Yeah, here's communication.
Well,
should we tell them where to shoot?
Shoot that middle target or shoot the spinner, and let's put it back up in the lanes.
I found it.
Woo!
I like that other suggestion.
I like shoot the right target. I like the right target more. Should always shoot the right target.
There we go.
All right, good control. Now it's
Oh,
Jake with the super tap pass.
I wanted to pick up that inline.
Oh, misjudged that one there, but pressure is on.
The pressure is back on.
Well, I could say we could play better, but I don't know if we could play any worse.
That's the power of positive thinking there.
I don't know. Let's get it out of the way, man. Let's get some animals. There we go. There it is. Jake cheering us on in the background, giving us positive reinforcement here.
Yeah, that's all we're about at PAPAtv. Positive, friendly vibes. Positive, friendly banter.
Sometimes. What are you doing?
I'm going to tap pass it.
All right.
There's no negativity in this dojo.
Hey, there's a nice tap pass that Fred didn't know how to handle.
Hey, you be quiet, Pete.
That's why I'm over here. Priyanka picked her partner very wisely.
Hey, this game's not over, Slick.
Yes, it is.
Almost was.
No, it is not over. He calls a shot. Then he makes the spinner.
And we got the secret bonus for 10,000. Weak sauce. Stop going in that C. We don't need C anymore.
The 7 C's, but no B's.
That worked out nice.
Oh!
Okay, so
and the blown trap.
Just to be clear, I screwed up the last ball. He screwed up this one.
Victory lap.
Let's see if we can meet that.
And Chris Stevens fumbles the catch, giving Jake and Priyanka the game. Enjoy your ball.
Our Frontier Split Flipper champions. They'd be more champions if they get that last B, though.
They'd be more champions if they shot the right target.
Do you want me to tap pass it?
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
That's pretty.
I don't know where that drop target is anymore. It's over there.
It's right there.
All right, multiply the critters. I'm going to tap to you.
Okay.
With the next Papa, these two may be a formidable threat for the Chainsaw Trophy.
Yeah, the Chainsaw Trophy is no joke. It is a gauntlet of skill, communication, and a little bit of pinball magic.
Yeah, I think
They will putt out the million, and that's going to be it for our Split Flipper Challenge. I leave it back to you to close us out, Petey.
I'm not shaking your hand. Forget it.
A sign of sportsmanship on the camera there, as Fred is a sore loser.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone, for watching our broadcast tonight. We'll be back next week for Corvette and Mini Zag. For our winning team of Priyanka and Jake, our losing team of Chris and Fred, Lewis and Doug, who ran the booth tonight, I'm Pete Hendricks. Thank you for watching. Keep flipping and see you next week.